Episode 4. Ooh. Truly the final. We're just going to talk about streamers. And you might be like, what's a streamer? We're talking about streamers and miscellaneous channels today. Streamers are the streaming services, obviously. Netflix, Hulu, HBOMAX, Paramount Plus, Peacock. I don't think there are any shows that I want to cover that are on Discovery Plus right now, but you know, that could change. This is going to take a while to get through. But you know, we'll see. Okay, so those streaming sites, we're also going to be talking about some, you know, couldn't make a whole video out of that. That's ridiculous. We have TNBC, which is a failed 90s teen Saturday morning sitcom block that didn't even produce any memorable shows except for the beloved Saved by the Bell. This obviously was NBC's attempt, but this came out in like the early 90s. And they just didn't fully have that pizzazz to do a like big teen situation. Like they just didn't have it to do a big teen programming block, young adult themed, like you would see with the WB or like ABC Family in the later 90s and then into the 2000s with Teen Nick, Noggin, and them. They were trying, but they were like, you know, let the mall rats stay at the mall. We do not need to be making mall rat TV. Why don't you have a job, loser? Okay, MTV and VH1. I don't need to go into the history of VH1 and MTV, but, you know, they were very instrumental in teen culture of the 80s and 90s. As far as music goes. Into the 2000s, they were, you know, that 07-08 writers' strike, they really hit the ground running as far as marketing themselves towards teens with their reality shows. They were really good on reality shows. Goodness gracious. I Love New York, Flava Flav. That is a whole other marathon for the coming years later on. But as for right now, not necessary. But they did have a couple of shows that, you know, I think were interesting enough to cover. Hold up. And with youth, okay, so VH1, big into youth culture. With youth culture moving online to both the internet, you know, like YouTube and like, and such as like that, and streaming services, they stopped putting money into actual TV shows. See Nick Cannon's Wildin' Out and Rob Dyrdek. Nicholas, I have literally had 8 children in the past 2 years from 20.
Hey Google, how many kids does Nick Cannon have?
11, and Nick Cannon has 11 children.
11 kids. In the time it took me to film that video, I believe 2 babies were born. And then he's got another one on the way. I think this man is running towards 12 children. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 current children. I believe actually 10 current children with 1 deceased. Too many kids.
20 to 2022, be born, Cannon, and I definitely, and Rob, I definitely saw someone get punched by a Viacom exec, Dyrdek, seeing as the um, as they're the only two that still have shows consistently on those networks, along with the repeated showing of Mean Girls and sometimes Big Mama's House. And what happens after that, the inaugural episodes of Drag Race that I watched, that they seem to kind of be trying to move to Paramount Plus, which I'd be fine with because I like Paramount Plus. I much prefer to watch my shows on streaming, like during the day, but you know. So here are some shows from MTV VH1. Skins, the American version. Teen com-dram, running from January 2011 to March 2011. It ran for one season, wasn't particularly successful. You may be more familiar with the British version of Skins. Maybe I'll cover it. I don't know. Teen Wolf, the 2011 TV series, running from June 2011 to September 2017 for 6 seasons. Paramount Plus is producing a movie that is supposed to release later this year. I will be covering both together, back to back, so get ready for that. Finding Carter, running from July 2014 to December 2015. A teen finds out her mom abducted her from her real family, running for 1 season. Eye Candy, a thriller starring Victoria Justice, running for 1 season. Running from February 2014 to March 2015. The Breaks, 1 season, February to April 2017. It's got black people in it. Fox, owned and created by Australian millionaire Rupert Murdoch from the ABC Family Video, wanted to get a foothold into the American market after getting kicked out of the British and Australia media for his general shittiness. He comes over to America to compete with the big 3. He's got lots of money to spend to do with it and understands that American conservatism is the way to get into it. See Fox News. But Fox, the TV channel, has a couple of teen-related TV shows that I wanted to cover. The OC, running from July 2003 to February 2007 for 4 seasons. Glee. See Mike the Snare's video about it. About Glee and its history on a grand scale and its importance. It's a musical comedy drama starring Lea Michele, running from May 2009 to March 2015. Also, look at Mike's. He has a several part video on it that I think is insane. He also has one for Pretty Little Liars, so check out both of those. Red Band Society, running from September 2014 to February 2015, 1 season. Scream Queens, 2015 series. It's got all my favorite childhood divas in it, all the white ones at least. It's got yourself some Ariana Grande. It's giving Arianka. It's got Lea Michele. I can't read. And Queen Nepo baby herself, Emma Roberts. And Kiki Palmer's in it. Kiki Keep a Job Palmer is also in this show. Ran for 2 seasons, September 2015 to December 2016. Lucifer. No. Notable show that I will not be covering is Lucifer. Because when I think of Super Hulock, I think of its second coming in Lucifer, Hannibal, and there was another show I can't remember then, can't remember right now, but Lucifer and Hannibal had the Tumblr girlies in a froth in 2016 to like 2018. Star, 3 sisters navigating the music industry, airing from December 2016 to May 2019. It was running alongside Empire for a little bit, and that's wild because Empire is also crazy. Filthy Rich, running for 1 season, September to November 2020. It was killed by COVID. They were just like, we gotta save money, and you're not worth it for us to keep. So they got rid of it. Okay, now we are in our next bit is Netflix. There's a Company Man video about Netflix and how it came to prominence. We have shows that I am covering and one that I've already covered. Starting with the one I've already covered, Fate, the Winx saga. It has 2 seasons now, and it is. I've already covered it. Bada bop in the boodle bop, yeah.
I have not. I had to do reshoot.
And, you know, a show originally about friendship, magic, and color. You know, they've gotten the friendship, they've gotten the magic. We are still waiting for the color. Bring us some fits. Not a single fit has popped off. They've been passable season 2, but nothing has popped off, sis. the house that flew the wig, the coop. Yas, mama. But yes, I watched it. It was great. I keep wanting to be like, it's great, and then like take it back, because I tend towards praise of things that don't deserve it, but I really did enjoy it. It was cute. It was fun. Jenny and Georgia, starting in February 2021 to present. It's a comedy drama that I don't fully know or understand. I did not do too much research into the ones from Netflix, because I see a lot of my friends and mutuals on Twitter talk about it, but I don't really know too much about it. So I just kind of wanted to like go on blind. Sex Education, January 2019 to present, running for 3 seasons. Never Have I Ever, April 2020 to present. 2 of these are Mindy Kaling shows. Emily in Paris, running for 2 seasons. It was originally going to be an MTV Paramount Plus show, but it was moved to Netflix in July of 2020. It's been running since October of 2020 to present. I do believe the 3rd season just came out. Cool. Yeah. All right. So, HBOMAX. Let us not forget that Warner and Viacom owns the CW, which is like Cartoon Network, Nick, CNN, MTV, VH1. Some things are CBS and Paramount Viacom, but almost everything worth getting went to HBOMAX. So when I say that, that's why some of these shows are here. We have Gossip Girl 2021 remake. This won't be watched until Gossip Girl 2021 will be watched in conjunction. That will be a 3-part situation where I will talk about the book, the show from 2006, and then also the 2021 spinoff. Hopefully it lasts that long with how these HBO Max layoffs are going. It's concerning. Pretty Little Liars Original Sin, the 3rd/4th Pretty Little Liars spinoff, running from July 2022 to present. It will be watched after the reading of the book. This book looks thick, but it's 2 books. It's both the first and the second one. So after reading of the book, watching of the original show, and then we will get to the next, and those other 15 billion there's so many. We have Generation Plus. It had a plus in it. It's a TV show. It was on HBO Max. It was removed from HBO Max due to low ratings. It's available on YouTube Premium, so I will be checking it out there. Running from March 2021 to September 2021, and it was removed in like May of 2022. Euphoria. One of the few shows on here that I've actually, like, previous to this had started watching. I find it very emotionally stirring, so I usually only watch 1 episode a night, so but we'll get into it. We'll discuss it. I've really enjoyed it. It's got Zendaya. It has been running since June of 2019 to present. The Sex Lives of College Students, second Mindy Kaling show. It's been running for 1 season. Oh, God, I did not write that correctly. It's The Sex Lives of College Girls. Mindy Kaling, 1 season, November 2021 to present. The second season just came out. Everyone was in love with it. I am very interested to note how these shows are different, both being from the mind of Mindy Kaling, Never Have I Ever, and the Sex Lives of College Girls. Okay, so now we move to the single Hulu show, which is Love, Victor. Ran for 3 seasons, June 2020 to July 2022. It's preceded by the movie Love, Simon. Hulu is, owned by ABC, which is Disney. So most of the Hulu dramas here are from Freeform, ABC. So this is my list of now. All right. Amazon Prime has The Wilds. It ran for 2 seasons, December 2020 to May 2022. I heard that The Wild was Pretty Little Liars with a prestige show filter on. So it's, it's Pretty Little Liars with a Gucci belt on. I Know What You Did Last Summer. You get the vibes. You read the book. Is that a book I'm going to have to read? TBD. October of 2021 to November 2021, running for 1 season. The Summer I Turned Pretty. It has been confirmed that there will be at least 2 seasons of this. Season 1 came out this year. It launched in 2020. So this is my list so far of shows that I want to cover. And it is extensive. I used to have it in a spinny wheel. But let's see.
Also, Heartstoppers.
Okay, so I'm really excited about this. Cool. So, my laptop, she's trying her best. Let's spin the wheel. God, my ring light. It's Glee! We have to start with something really big and exciting. I was really afraid I was gonna have to start with something kind of lame and it'd just be like, oh, we get to watch a 1 season Amazon Prime show. But I was so excited. So, I don't know how often these videos are gonna come out from this point forward because shows be long, but we're gonna start with Glee. What streaming service is Glee on? Where do I watch Glee? I'm also glad it didn't start with a show that I'd have to watch it. I'd have to read a book for. I was kind of hoping for Gilmore Girls. I still might watch Gilmore Girls just because it's the fall aesthetic, but Hulu. So we'll be watching Glee on Hulu. I'm so excited. Alright. I'll see you when we talk about probably some other things before then, but yeah. We're just getting started. Woo! If you'd like to follow this escapade, you should subscribe. Cabo! Subscribe down below. You can check out any of my other videos. I have a previous series about Mycene dolls. Currently I'm trying to read through every clique book in my Year of the Clique series, so that comes out once a month. If you're like, I need something dependable, that once a month I'm going to have a 2-hour video to watch. I'm your girl. I've been reading some teen media for the past year. That's what I've been doing. I don't know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is the fun part. We're gonna watch TV and talk about and watch things I've never watched before. Let's get into it. I have an end card, but yeah, follow me, subscribe. Megan _blush_.